much for tuning in to the Shimmy Sisters channel today. We're going to do some curriculum review for you. I have this book called Critical and Creative. I use it with my daughter. She is 7 years old. We are homeschooling for the first grade. We got this in an actual curriculum kit. And what it does is it promotes problem solving skills, puzzles, sequencing, addition, subtraction, all of those things are in this book. And I think so much we focus on language arts, math, social studies, and science that we forget the critical thinking that our kids need to be successful in those subjects. And my daughter is what I call a perfectionist, and she did not like this book at first. I'm going to be honest, because it wasn't like cut and dry answers. There was a lot of gray in the black and white. It was a lot of what do you think? Or find out who Rob is if you cross these things out. And she didn't like it because to her 2 + 2 is 4. And she can do those sheets. And she knows that it's right or wrong. But those questions that she's in between, and sometimes she's right, and this can be right too, she didn't like it. But as we went through the book, she began to like it. And we're going to show you some examples of some of the pages that she did. Okay, I want to show you some of the pages in the book that my daughter completed to give you an idea of the type of skills your student will be practicing. The book goes through some different subjects, so there'll be 3 pages about each subject. Here, she had to talk about lions and think about them, and certain questions like, why do you think the lion is the king of beasts? And she had to actually think about it. She wanted to ask me, and she wanted me to give her an answer. As you can see, this is not a question that has one answer. She actually had to think through it. Here she used Venn diagrams, which are something we use as graphic organizers and your students will use to compare and contrast. It's an important skill, especially in the first grade. Here she talked about at the store. She got to go through some sequencing, what happened first, what happened last. And here she got to actually use her imagination, the 3 billy goats gruff, and she got to draw her own troll. And she got to go through those steps and do some rhyming words and actually go through and do some spelling and think about some things that weren't cut and dry. So as you can see, your student will use problem solving skills, your students will have to think critically, and your students will actually have to use skills that we don't exercise all the time because we are so focused on math, language arts, science, and social studies. It's very important for us to review curriculum tools that we've actually used. And it's very important for us to promote things that we feel are very productive for our students. And this is something that I do recommend. We will put an Amazon link below for you to go and try this tool. And we're actually going to get the 2nd grade one and keep going with it. But thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And anything that you want to review on, please feel free to reach out to us on Instagram, Facebook, or email us so we can review some things so we can be helpful to you and your family. Thanks so much. Bye.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yay!